Hi Gemini, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign, Gemini, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. With that said, if you are a continued subby, you know I love you for it. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have the Strength card, right? So this is all about you digging deep into that space within yourself where the magic resides, where the strength resides, where the courage is. What is it that you are ready to go after? And more importantly, where is it that you are ready to override that wildest of creatures, your heart, to get your emotions in check so that you can start to excel or achieve what it is that you know you are truly ready for. The sun has been in your sign for obviously the whole month now. It's moving into the sign of Cancer, so especially for those of you that are ascendant Geminis, this is obviously, it's moving into your second house, but the sun moving into Cancer means that the sun has infused you and enlivened you with all that he has to give you, right? So all of the year that he spent going through the zodiac, he's given you all of that information and that knowledge. That's why your birthday or your solar return is so important in my personal view. I've never read it like that, but that's how I understand it. And what I will say to you is use that, right? Now that you've been refreshed, renewed and rebirthed in some way, shape or form, use that, dig deep and get started. For your actions and options, you have the Six of Swords. Some of you might literally be planning a holiday this week. For some of you, you might be considering that actually some form of travel needs to go ahead. You might decide this week as well that you know what your destination is like, and you know, obviously travel is a big buzzword and a big point at the moment because of the way that the world is, but it looks like a lot of you are, it's kind of like you're saying, you know what, I know that things are the way that they are, but I'm going to make my plans anyway. It's like in the face of all that is, I'm going to stick with what I know on that sort of deeper level. The other thing with the Six of Swords, this very often sees us moving into easier times of it, right? So whatever your challenges have been, this is the week where they finally start to come to an end, or they at least start to ease up. For your communications and conversations, you have the Six of Pentacles, right? So two sixes, whether this is balance or irritation, is really going to be down to you. How you utilize this energy can be everything. Now, the other thing that I will say to you as well for your Six of Pentacles, is as a general overview for communications, this could be you guys are known for having the gift of the gab, right? You know how to speak, you know how to get what you need, but you also know how to support other people as well. This week, you could be rallying the troops. This week, it's like something that you believe in, something that you need help with, maybe resources, maybe money, maybe time. You know, the most precious resource of all is literally time, because no matter how rich, wealthy, whatever your status, it's the one thing none of us are making any more of. So, right, it really is the most precious resource that we have. This week, you could be doing that whole rallying the troops thing where you're getting people fired up about something that you believe in. And it's like, I know I can't do this on my own, so I'm going to hit up every single person in my network to make this happen. For those of you that work for somebody else, this could, like, if you're an employee, this could be the week where you say, you know what, I'm not taking this lying down. I am not, you know, the result that we have right now, or the whatever it is that's on the table, that doesn't work for me. So I'm going to do something more. I'm going to do something better. This is a really, as well, when it comes to those of you that work for somebody else, this could be a week where you absolutely impress. So, you know, get out there and be your best Gemini self. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, one of the things that I love most about this, it really does suggest in a lot of ways you are again not only hitting up your network, but it's like whatever you've created is mutually beneficial. I think this week your reach could be bigger and broader than maybe even you thought it would possibly be. When it comes to those of you that are retired, no longer working for any reason, one of the things that I often say to people, you know, that aren't working or, you know, doing anything in that regard, it's the Six of Pentacles. Find a way to volunteer, find a way to utilize your time that is going to support other people. And because you've got the Strength card in the mix as well, I would say make this something physical. Make it something that's really going to enhance your physical experience of life. For your money and materials, you've got the Three of Cups. This is great. Through the friends, through the connections, through the network, through the people that you know, this is how the money improves this week. It's not about what you know, it's not about being a one-man band, it's about reaching out, connecting to your people, hitting up your network, tapping or plugging yourself into your network in order to create the financial results that you would like. And quite frankly, because it's underneath the Six of Swords, this is definitely a week where you get to kick back and have a little bit of a party, right? Obviously, I know some of you in the world at the moment aren't able to go out, so you know what, bring the freaking party to you. Right, make it where you're at, that's what I'm saying. For your physical health and vitality, your Three of Cups is going to be your stomach, your it'll be your stomach, your, not necessarily your digestive system, but like all of the, pay attention to what you're putting into your body this week, right? Especially when it comes to specific or certain foods. You know, when it comes to alcohol, you got a free pass. One of my subbies, bless her, awesome lady, sent me a thing saying, what, no tequila this week? And I was like, well, probably not this week. I said to her, maybe next week. So, you know, if you're listening this week, you can have tequila. But just be careful, not careful, but just be conscious of what you're eating, because obviously that's the way that this could show up. Another way that this could show up for you as well is literally your chest, as in your actual lungs. If you can fit some cardio in this week, please absolutely do, and then obviously be safe about it. For your home and environment, I mean, like I said, if you can't go out to the party, bring the party to you. If you're not allowed people over because of where you're at and what's going on in your specific part of the world, find a way to bring that outside in, right? This is a week where you need to have fun, so make sure you do. For your love and relations, you got the Nine of Cups. This is actually shaping up to be a really beautiful week for you guys, I have to say. So for those of you that are single, there's definitely some sort of communication coming in. It is likely to come through either a friend or through the work though, or maybe a work friend. This is very possible just because of the combination of cards here. Remember as well, the Nine of Cups is about healing. And so for those of you that are in relationships, if you've had challenging relationships, trouble in your relationships, if there's been all kinds of issues, this week you could mend them. This week you could heal them. This week something about your relationship not only comes into easier times of it because you yourself are having an easier time of it, but also your relationship is going through that process of being healed, of you know, mending whatever, if any, rifts there are. If you're not in that place and things are absolutely grand between you, this might be a time where you guys are thinking about what the next financial step is, what the next what's the word? Yeah, what the next financial step is, what the next material goal or gain is going to be for you guys as an item or as a couple. All in all though, I actually think this is going to be a really nice week for you. Get into it, live life on life's terms, but more importantly, live life on your terms and be loud about it this week. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Take care, and I'll see you soon.